Welcome to Grammar and Style Tidbits with Snap Language.
You gonna dig this.
Hi, I'm Mark Franco. In a previous Grammar Tidbits, we saw that we use adjectives to modify nouns. He's a nervous employee. He's a slow walker. He's a sluggish worker. Okay, start moving anytime now. Adjectives are also used with the verb to be to modify the subject or the pronoun. This man is nervous. He is slow. Adverbs modify the verb or another adjective. He's pacing the floor nervously. She arrived unexpectedly. Mom is visibly happy. So, if I were to ask you about an exam you just took, you'd say, "We did really well, we passed." And how do you think these people feel? They look happy. Happily? They must feel happy. Happily? Wait, why not happily? Doesn't it modify the verb feel? Well, some verbs express the senses or changes in the state of the subject. They're called linking verbs. They're just like the verb to be, but with some extra information. They create a bridge between the subject and an adjective describing it. They are happy. They look happy. They appear happy. They remained happy for the rest of their lives. Woohoo! He is proud of himself. He looks proud of himself. He is an actor. He acts well. He's acting happy. Here, the verb implies an activity, and the adverb describes how someone engages in the activity. Here, the verb is just linking the subject to the adjective that describes it. If you are unhappy, sometimes you can act as if you were happy until you become happy. So you act happy till you get happy. You know that fake it till you make it thing? Does that work for you? Another way to understand linking verbs is to compare them with verbs that express an action that the subject performs. Take the verb to taste, for example. If you say, "The cake tastes good," you're linking good to the cake. It's a linking verb. Essentially, you're saying the cake is good because of its taste. If you say, "I tasted the cake slowly," you're actually performing an action, the action of putting the cake in your mouth and tasting it. That's why you use an adverb here. You're describing an action, the action of tasting something. Hey, let's play a game. I'll give you some sentences and you tell me if you should use an adjective or an adverb. But before we do that, did you know that you can join the Snap Language channel and be part of a learning space where you can engage more directly with me? As a member, you get a badge by your name, so you get more noticed in comments and live chats. For a small monthly contribution, you get more direct access to an expert in language learning, and linguistics. You get access to members-only information in the Community tab, and you can participate in discussions with me and other members about selected videos and topics. You can even get access to additional learning materials. That's a great way to support the work I do so I can continue producing and improving content for you. Click the join button on the channel and check it out. So let's do this. My presentation went very well yesterday. I think I'm getting sick. I don't feel very well. Remember, in the previous video, we saw that well can be an adjective. He looked very suspicious. He's been looking at me strangely. That's not what his appearance was like. It's how he was doing something, how he was looking at me. How about this one? How are you doing? I'm doing. Okay, this is a trick question. It could be both. If you're not sure why, check the link in the description and watch the previous video. How did you do on the test? I did really well. You don't seem happy about it though. I could have done better if I had worked the problems more carefully. The cake tastes really good. Really modifies good. Remember, adverbs can modify adjectives too. I felt the fabric gently. The fabric felt soft. All right, I hope you did well. These distinctions can be tricky sometimes, especially in formal writing. Make sure to use an adjective when you're describing how someone or something is. If you can change a verb to the verb to be, it's probably a linking verb, so you need an adjective. If you're describing how someone or something does something, you probably need an adverb. All right, I hope to see you around in the Snap Language community. If you have any questions that need more involved answers, post them to the community tab. If you're a member of the channel, I'll make sure you get an answer. Be good and be well.